Hello everyone, very good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Oh, very good, Satish. So, how was your interview?
Yeah, well, good, sir. Sir,
So,
yesterday he asked me duration is 25 to 30 minutes. You can conduct for 36 prime interview.
can you come on camera?
So once,
Rutuja, I will review your resume. Okay, don't worry.
yeah. Can I share my resume, sir?
Uh, you have given your interview yesterday, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You are sharing your experience, correct?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yesterday, my interview duration is 25 to 30 minutes. Like
when, when
I
you,
my the interview timing is at 12:15. So directly he does not ask the solution, bro. Directly he ask a project and what kind of language do you know. So things we can ask at the panel. Like first panel ask the technical panel. Technical HR can ask the question, write about the college is, facing issues, what kind of challenges we can face during the studying times. So things that kind of question ask technical. And after giving the after transform the manager Ramar, then you can giving the query, you can write a query. Then if you create a project, can you write a few line of code in your project? So some logical question can ask, then I will answer for that. Then directly you ask why TCS. So kind of question that ask. But I am even one I lastly finally I will ask one question. How was my performance? That time you technical is good, but your communication is want to improve your communication. That kind of question will stay.
sorry guys, got an important call. Yeah, Satish, I could not hear after what happens after MR. If you can just repeat.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah. So MR asked you to
Then
write SQL query, right? Query of SQL,
yeah,
right?
like if write SQL query basics things like write a three column, how to update the three column of the SQL query
Mm-hmm.
using the group by keywords. So that kind of question asking for that. You can
So you
write and then I will write for that.
so you write you could write those queries.
Yeah, I will write the query in paper.
Okay, then
Giving
what?
the pattern.
Then what did he ask? Why are you off camera? Come on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah. Then what did they ask?
Yeah, he asked first you can ask the project how why you choose this project. Then I will answer. I'm during the development time. My project is putting based on cybersecurity. Then I will explain the project why I create the project. That kind of question you can ask. I will answer for that. Then you create the project. Can you write a few line of code in your project? Then I will use the I'm also created the Python
Hmm.
class. Then I will write a few line of codes in my project.
Hmm.
We can okay with that.
Your
Then
project was on cybersecurity, right?
yeah, right.
So you could that was an easy thing. Then you must have already covered that, right? Revised it.
Yeah, I already reversed it.
Very good. So you have written some quotes about the project as well, right?
Yeah, right.
Very good. Then what they ask?
Then you can ask why. Then after having some question, If you having my company having 3 years at bond, so you are okay, that kind of question asked. Then my company located in Delhi, are you okay? That kind of question asked. Then why
Hmm.
TCS? So I will answer. But finally, we say that if you improve your communications, it's better for the so that kind of and what that my interview said that side said what role for the career for me.
What? Sorry, I missed it.
What role for giving for me? My only suggestion for the improve your communication. That kind of suggestion for giving me. So what role for giving for me? Attend the places right?
No, I think you answered all the questions, correct, Satish?
Yeah, correct. Correct, correct.
So maybe they can give you prime or digital. Anything they can give you.
Okay. Then another question you can ask: Are you if you attend for the TCS Prime role? I'm giving the digital or ninja. Are you okay? That kind of question ask. I also okay, sir.
Hmm. So they check your mindset. So we can't say how what offer they will give. But since you have answered majority of the questions, I think you are a prime candidate, so you can get prime or at least digital. That is my thing. That is what my understanding.
Oh,
So they give you the feedback to improve your communication, right?
yeah. Like you can say suggestion for improve our communication is better for our future, right?
Your communication seems fine. You are from Chennai, is it? Which place?
I am from Tirunelveli district.
You have that South Indian accent.
Yeah,
Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, it is proper. Only the accent looks, little regional. Otherwise, it is proper.
mm,
Okay, good, good. So, um, some students were asking me when the results will come. I've already told message that in the group that first all the interviews will be done and then only the result will be announced. It cannot be like you have given your interview and then result will come for you, right? You have to. It's not just about your result. It's about the entire drive result, and that can only come once all the interviews are done at all locations, and then they will see how many students are recommended, and then they will see how many requirements they have, and accordingly they will select people. So it will take time, and because interviews are still going on. Okay. So all the
oh,
best, Satish, for your results.
yeah. Thank you, sir.
Good, good. All right. Anybody else who has Ayush, are you there? Ayush, if you are there, please unmute. Okay, no problem. Rutuja, can you share me your resume? I will review and give my feedback. Rutuja, Rutuja, can you hear me? Hello, you are on mute. I cannot hear you. Hmm. So, guys, can you hear me? Can somebody confirm if I'm audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Audible. Sir, I
Okay.
have another one question.
Okay, no problem. I don't know. Rutuja is not responding. So,
Sir, I have
anybody?
another one question.
You have another question?
Yeah, yeah, yes,
Ah,
sir. So at
yes.
that time, one question is received for that experience. He asked any paper publication for IEEE, he can ask me for me. But I am not attached for the resume in my publications.
No, I missed
So
what you said. Can you speak a little slow?
yeah, the panel was asking any IEEE paper you can publish for that time in your college. So I will say I will yes. Why you not attaching the resume? Kind of question. I having only idea about this, so I'm not implement, so I have not attached for the review. Any this kind of question, any facing issues from panel?
No, no, that's okay. That's okay because you cannot mention everything in the resume. and then because it's just one page, so some things have to be left out, right?
Yeah,
Correct. So that's
correct.
okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anybody has any other queries?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Purvi.
Sir, I have not received any mail regarding the interview schedule till now. And in the shortlisted mail, we were asked to fill the Google form for mentioning our end semester exam dates. And I have entered the duration for 16 June to 28 June. So, shall I get the interview date after this period, or if I can expect it during that time?
Which location you are from?
I'm from Ranchi and I have filled for Kolkata, TCS Kolkata.
You have to follow them, follow with them, message them, mail them, on the same chain, asking for interview date because you have your exams. If they have not read the mail, then it can come between your exams also, right? And then it could lead to some clashes with timings, and you might have to suffer because of that. Correct?
Okay, sir. Okay. Or
So,
should I
right?
contact my TPO to talk to them?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
See,
okay. Okay.
TCS recruiters get so many mail. They don't even check it many times. So please, speak to your TPO because otherwise you will have a clash of your exam and interview, and you have to compromise something.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good to see you, Ayush. Hi.
Hello, sir. Good to see you too, sir.
Okay, so we were waiting for you. Finally, you joined. So Ayush, you had your prime interview
Yes, sir.
yesterday or today?
So it was last Monday, sir.
Last Monday.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So how was it? Share all the details with our
sure, sir.
community. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, as soon as I entered, the HR introduced everyone, and she asked for my introduction. I introduced myself. Then after,
Mm.
there were some business related questions, as I have my profile in data analytics. So the TR asked me about what is business intelligence, how do you derive anything, and how do you connect with your clients, and how do you give them certain insights so that they can make decisions out of it. So I explained all of that.
Ayush, your screen is stuck. Can you hear me? Ayush,
Hello.
guys, your screen got stuck. Yeah.
Yes. Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah. Yes, you are audible.
Yeah. Thereafter, he asked me that if I am good in SQL, then I said yes, I am proficient in SQL. He asked me about joins. I explained them. Then after he asked me about shredding, and I was not familiar with that topic, so I said that I am not very much familiar with that. After that, he asked me that since you have built your career in Python, and you are about to become a data analyst yourself, so what are your bigger plans? So I said that I want to go into the data field, and in future I want to data science.
Okay. Okay.
And is my voice audible? I think it might be cracking or something.
It is.
Because
Hmm, it
is
is.
it so?
It is. We can hear you, but it is cracking for sure. So
Can I uh can you give me 1 second?
yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Are
Is
you?
it better now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. After that, he asked me. Yes, actually, I had my dashboards as a photograph, which I had prepared. So I showed him them. Then after he was amazed because the design was good. good and the KPIs were good.
Where did
So
you?
he asked me, how do
How
you
did you?
derive that?
How did you show the photograph in mobile?
No, sir. It was a printout itself.
Okay.
Because I had my file with me.
Right.
So with my resume, I carried it. So he asked me, and he asked me that this do your because it was one of my company's projects. So he asked me, do your company allow to show this kind of data here? So I said that no, sir, I have changed the company logo and I have changed the data in it. So and none of the things are real, only the only the
Ayush, we lost you again.
only I have shown you this me that if I give you $20 million, so you will you share. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Ayush, yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Yes. So then he asked that, if I give you about $20 million, will you share this data with us? So I said, no, sir, that is out of my ethical bounds. That shall never be done.
That's a
Then
good answer.
after, yes, then after he said that then after he um yes, then he asked me, the MR started, and he was asking about, he had majorly two questions. One of them was that since I have my whole career in Python, and I have built my major skills in that, will I be able to go with a Java based project or something else? So I said that I'm totally okay with that, sir. I am a blank slate right now. Since I'm a fresher, I'm totally okay with switching my tech stacks, and it is not like that I am fixed on one thing. So I said that I am absolutely comfortable with that. Then after he asked me that a second question, which was his last question, he said that I am your project manager and I assign you two tasks. One of them is a simple task, another one is a complex task, and there are tight deadlines for the same. So what will be your approach? So I said, sir, if I know that the smaller task can be done in some time, and the larger task, I will divide the larger task into small tasks, and I will set goals for them. And knowing that what time will take for each one of small tasks to complete, I shall make I shall carry forward with keeping the deadline in my mind. So he was happy with that question. He was happy with that answer. After that, HR continued, and HR asked me that if I am the main questions like about relocation, about night shift, and I said yes in all of them. As you have instructed us to do, that is the right thing to do. I learned many things from you, sir. And that was it. And she asked me that what is my family background, and this is one thing I think I might have done something, because firstly she asked me that what is my current package in my current company. So I said 5 LPA. And after that she asked me what is my family background. So I said that my father is a cab driver, my mother is a tutor, and I have a grandmother, and I have a smaller sister. So I believe that since I have said that my because some people told me that since I have said that my family condition is not that good, it might be the case that due to this they might shift me to digital or something, because they know that he will do it even though it is a lesser
No,
bracket or
never, never,
something.
never. It is never like that, Ayush. In fact, it inspires. And इसका उल्टा होता है, पता है आपको?
Okay.
उल्टा आपको अगर डिजिटल मिल रहा होगा तो प्राइम दे देंगे, क्योंकि एज अ ह्यूमन, यू नो, वी वांट टू एम्पावर पीपल, एंड देन it shows कि given such condition, uh, such constraint, you are able to crack the prime cadre, and then you are standing before us. जब पता है मेरे सामने कोई इंग्लिश बोलता है एज ए पैनल, when I used to take interviews and somebody is fumbling in English,
Mm-hmm.
I used to check on his background कि where does he come from. So जब भी मुझे पता चलता था कि he is coming from a rural background, so उसकी जो वीक इंग्लिश होती थी वो मेरे लिए एक इंस्पिरेशन होती थी कि he has been brought up in a rural like rural village, and then he has He was brought up in such a background, and then he moved to a college, and he's at least able to speak before me. It itself is a big thing. तो वो जैसा भी बोल रहा है मुझे वो इंस्पायर ही कर रहा है. So I was always very inspired with those kind of students, and I 100% I used to select them because that talks about their learning attitude, their mindset, and of course their determination. And then on the other hand, there is a student which have studied from ICSE board, and then he is studying in English. Then it gave me a bad impression that you got such a good education, then also you are not able to speak properly. तो उल्टा मतलब आप ऐसा कुछ होता है तो वो उल्टा आपके फेवर में जाता है because people get sympathize with you. Okay.
So one
मुझे
of
भी
my
पता
concerns
था.
was, sorry,
हाँ.
so sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
So one of my concerns was that they did not ask me any high level questions. Like nothing too difficult was asked.
No, so basically what happened is इंटरव्यू में दो चीजें होती हैं. या तो वो हॉरिजॉन्टल चलेगा, मतलब दे विल आस्क यू डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन, या तो वो वर्टिकल चलेगा, मतलब दे विल गो डीप ऑफ वन टॉपिक, राइट. एंड आई थिंक योर इंटरव्यू सीम्स लाइक एन हॉरिजॉन्टल वन. ठीक है, क्योंकि वहाँ पे आपसे बहुत सारी चीज़ें उन्होंने पूछी. सो योर इंटरव्यू वाज मोर ऑन द हॉरिजॉन्टल डायरेक्शन, asking a lot of projects, because the questions that you mentioned, the starting business intelligence, so these are MBA hiring questions. These are usually not asked into NQT hiring. ठीक है. So when we take up this MBA hiring, interview, then we ask this kind of questions like, what is business intelligence? But maybe the panels are also quite experienced and different. They have asked you this kind of questions, and then if you have given good answers, I'm very sure you are selected, because you mentioned me that your interview went for 40 minutes, right? Close to 30, 40 minutes,
It was
right? And then I think if it went that long and then you were able to answer the questions, then there are very high chances that you have cleared it. So I think you have cleared it because HR also directly jumped on the terms and condition without asking much questions. So maybe HR was also happy with your answers.
yes, sir. HR asked me that will you be able to her specific question was exactly that
Mm,
if we give you a digital offer, what will
mm,
be your will you accept it or something else? So
mm,
I said yes, ma'am. Ninja and digital are totally very good roles, but I aim for prime. Though I will because I want to work in TCS, I am inspired, and I it is one of my dream companies. That's why I will accept a digital offer. Then after the MR, he said, "And what about Ninja?" And he started laughing like as hard as he can. So then after I did not say anything for that, but just smiled on that.
No, I think they are giving you prime. What you are sharing from that I can understand, because when somebody laughs, they know what so it means that it went good, right? So yeah, hope for the best, Ayush, and thanks for sharing your experience. Hello, Ayush. So I hope your mock was more difficult than the
Thanks a lot,
actual
sir. Yes,
interview,
sir.
isn't it?
Sir, actually, the
I, Ayush, we are losing you, Ayush. We cannot hear you properly. If it is a bandwidth issue, you can
mock,
switch off your
actually, it
camera.
was more difficult.
आयुष, आपकी आवाज साफ नहीं आ रही है.
Hear me?
हाँ, अभी आ
Yeah.
रही है. हाँ, कैमरा बंद कर लो
Hello.
या.
Yes,
हाँ हाँ
yes. मैं camera बंद ही रखता हूँ. Yes.
हाँ हाँ.
So the thing was, I believe yes, it was totally like that. That it was more difficult. But the thing was that after that mock, it helped me a lot because I got to know that where should I focus, because I knew as you mentioned that I knew many of those answers. This was one of the feedback that you gave me, that I knew many of those answers, but I couldn't speak them because I was aiming for a very good answer,
Hmm,
and that's why I was not giving any answers,
correct.
and it was making me fumble, and it was making me totally as in giving my I could not convey anything to the next person. So that is totally wrong. So that helped me a lot, and I gave mock interviews with my sister, who used to take it every day from that day till the date or day of interview, and it helped me a lot. So thank you very much for doing this, sir. It was actually a very helpful thing, and it might have been a very big thing and impacted so much on my result. So I would like to say, uh, appreciate it to so much, sir.
Thanks, Ayush. So our intention is also the same, that you do all mistakes in mock, so that in the main battle, you go better prepared. So I always say to the prime candidates and digital candidates, you should give mock, if not with anyone, because there are some areas which definitely you will come to know that you are not good and you need revision. And then since I have been telling this, prime and digital candidate are supposed to be perfect. Okay, then only they get that package. So if you can understand your areas of improvement before, certainly it will help you a lot, for the main interview. Nonetheless,
So,
yeah.
what do you think about like my conversation, as in my communication skills now? Is it up to the mark? If you will.
Yeah. See, I told you that day also when we took your mock that your communication is your strength, right? I could remember that.
Yes,
You,
that
you,
was one of the thing that helped me a lot, because I got to know that I should focus on that, and I made sure that they get to know that I can communicate well, and I can speak to people, and I can be a people's person. So that was one of the best things. So thank you.
correct. Right. We should know our strength because that gives a lot of, uh, like confidence to us. For example, when it comes to public speaking, is something every time people get afraid, right? But when I started public speaking because of TCS, I used to go to I different colleges as guest, and then I have to take sessions. So I always used to tell myself that I'm good at public speaking. I'm good at public speaking. So I never got afraid of that because I used to remind me of my strength. So when you know confidence is your strength or something else is your strength, just keep on reminding that, because that will give you more power, and what you think is something the others also felt it. If you think that you are not good at communication, others will feel it. These are the vibes which get transmitted. If you feel you are good at something, they will also feel the same. And that is why I put a lot of focus on what you are thinking, and what is your belief. And that is why I have told you other day also, believe that this is your strength and remember it, because nobody is perfect. Everybody has some areas of improvement. So if you have to face a tough interview, your focus should be on strength, not on weakness. For example, if you are a cricketer, if you are a batsman, and you can hit all the balls, but for bouncers and Yorkers, if you cannot play them well, and if you keep on reminding yourself that I cannot play Yorker, I cannot play bouncer, and definitely the bowler will do that ball and you will lose. Instead, you can play all the other balls which are at good length, or so you should remind yourself of the positive side than the negative side. Then only you will be able to face the interviews. Otherwise, you will lose your confidence. An interview is a game of confidence. Trust me, it is not about knowledge, it is more about confidence. How confidently you can fight it and how confidently you can convince it. I have seen students, friends who don't know a single thing about programming, but we have selected them. Those were mechanical and civil engineering student, and they were very confident and able to justify what they will do without coding or programming languages. So confidence matters a lot. So, okay, good, Ayush. I think you can hope for the best, and results will take some time. I have already told you all the interviews will be done, then only results will be announced. So, it is not coming soon. I believe it will come in June end. So that is my anticipation. So till then, work on your, again, this interview must have shown you that what things you should work upon. Okay. So
Yes,
learn
sir.
from every interview. Okay. Because we are not here to take one job. We are here to make a career. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All
Thanks a
right.
lot, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So Anshul has messaged that my interview dates haven't come yet. I have an offer from Cognizant and joining is on 26 in Hyderabad. And I have only 12 days for that. So is it possible to change location? I choose Delhi for interview. It is difficult because they have already planned the interviews. They might not have communicated you, but it must be in their plan. Now, if you go back and change the location, you can request them. I am not denying it. You can write a mail and request them, but I am not sure if they will, change it. And then there is nothing wrong if you join Cognizant and still give the interview of TCS. So that is how it happens in experience hiring. A person is working somewhere and he's applying for TCS, right? So you write a mail. If it is changed to Hyderabad, good. If not, then still go. Okay. Utkarsh is asking, I had prime interview scheduled for the 20th of July, but didn't attend it because of I had my exam and wrote a mail regarding rescheduling, but I didn't get any follow-up mail. Write again. I think you are trying to say 12th of June. Write again. Write again to them, follow up with them, because that is what you can do. And then it was a fair reason, attach your admit card also. Okay, anybody has any other questions or we can wind up the call?
Sir,
Pucho,
sir,
yes.
what if they ask us questions like we answer 4 or 5 questions, and like at last we couldn't answer 1 or 2 questions, like they reject us directly?
No, so it is never like that. There are no rules. Basically, I always say after the interview, there is a feeling. You also judge others, right? आपको भी क्या बोलते हैं जज करते हो ना, जैसे पैनल्स भी जज करते हैं. So
Yes.
after the interview, all three panels discuss, and it is never about number of questions you answered. It is about the overall experience. And then they say, yes, he can do, so let's take him. Or they say, no, he cannot do, so let's drop. The only problem is when you can't answer the fundamental questions, now very basic question. For example, you are a very good student, who have answered all the questions, but you could not answer basic oops concepts, let's say, just for example, then it will definitely make a very bad impression, right? So be good at fundamentals, because if you don't speak fundamentals, then people will not feel good that इसको इतना भी नहीं आता है. ठीक है, वहां पे फिर आपका फंडामेंटल क्वेश्चंस एक आध भी आप नहीं बता पाए तो बुरा इंप्रेशन जाएगा. बट हाँ, अगर आपने फंडामेंटल्स बता दिए हैं, टफ लेवल वाले क्वेश्चंस नहीं बताए हैं, still I think it will work and you will get selected. ठीक है, तो हमेशा कॉन्फिडेंट रहो. नहीं आता है तो हंस के मना करो, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आपका एटीट्यूड ही उन पे एक इम्प्रेशन डालेगा. जैसे कि आयुष वाज क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट. आई एम श्योर ही विल गेट सिलेक्ट. ठीक है, अभी ये जो इससे पहले कौन था, सतीश ड्रॉप कर गया है. सतीश वाज स्टिल साउंडिंग अ लिटिल लेस कॉन्फिडेंट, राइट? आपने भी क्या बोलते हैं ऑब्जर्व किया होगा. सो अब it is always about the overall feeling at the end. So be show a positive attitude, and if you can do that, you will get selected. Okay, Utkarsh, I called and requested a manager to take my interview in Nagpur instead of Mumbai on 12th. Then again, I called them on 14th. They said that they have communicated with the Nagpur office. I didn't get any communication from them either. I called Mumbai HR and he said to write one to mail again for 18 June. No, whatever they are saying, Utkarsh, keep on following up with them. And then they, okay. All right. So all of you, your TPO should speak to them if there are many students from your college. Okay. So he can liaison, because all of you have the same concern, then one person should speak on your behalf. Speak to your TPU. Okay. Okay, then if there are no more questions, then we will wind up the call. So thank you so much, and keep on preparing, and keep on learning from mistakes of others, and do give at least 4 to 5 hours for your interview preparation. Okay. Okay, all the
Sir,
best.
sir, just a question, sir.
Bolo.
So, on the day of the interview, they asked us to sit in one room, and they were asking arbitrarily if anyone wants to take the interview, as the panels were ready and there were very less students who had done their the verification done. So they were just so I made a call that I went in the second guy who was going to get the interview, because I thought that after lunch the interviews are getting shortened.
Right,
So
right.
was that a good call,
Yeah,
or?
good, very good. At the same time, it shows confidence, and it is always good to go in the starting, because when you go in the end, the interviews are fast, number one, and then the comparison started happening. Okay, so if you have choice, then don't go as a first or second person, but
Mm,
after 2 interviews, you can go.
got it.
Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
all right then. Chaliye, good night.